as you guys know, it was Jensen's birthday.
Happy birthday, dear Jensen. Happy birthday to you.
And so we thought it'd be fun to ask him a couple of questions. Okay, Jensen, how old are you?
I'm 3.
Did you have your birthday?
Yeah,
What did you get for your birthday?
I don't know.
Do you remember?
Wow.
Yes.
That's not like
Yeah? What's your favorite color?
a blue.
Blue. What's your favorite toy?
A blue colors.
Cars are your favorite toy?
Yeah,
What's your favorite food?
blue.
What do you like to eat?
Blue stuff.
Blue stuff. Obviously, he's just a toddler.
A busybody toddler.
So, what color are your eyes?
Blue.
What color's the sky?
Blue too.
What's your favorite candy?
Blue candy.
We didn't really get a lot of answers, besides that he likes the color blue.
Blue.
Who's your best friend?
Dawson.
Dawson?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Who do you love more, mommy or daddy?
Daddy.
What story do you like to read at bedtime?
Blue.
What book do you like? Do you like Snuggle Puppy?
No.
Do you like the Mickey Mouse book?
Yeah.
Yeah, what does it say?
Mickey Mouse, Clubhouse, he says. Mickey Mouse, he sings. Mickey Mouse, Clubhouse, come inside, it's fun inside.
Do you like this kind of chocolate?
Mm-hmm.
Is this your favorite candy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do you eat it when we sit by the fire and make s'mores?
Mm-hmm.
There's another song you like. Do you know this? Do you remember this song?
Mm-hmm.
Do you wanna build a?
Yeah, da, da.
Can you sing it for Mama?
Oh,
Maybe
no.
have some chocolate. Do you wanna build a?
Okay, bye.
Are you being a stinker? Obviously, it's so fun to have birthdays and celebrate the kids, but Jensen's birthday is like, so I think about the day he was born, and then the next couple days are always just highly emotional for me, because you think about all of the next things that happened, right? You know, being born, and then basically just the shock of his diagnosis.
So, I think she'll want to come back when you can, okay? Is there anything I can't answer more specific on his condition? Yeah, definitely, we'll get you together with him.
And then the next couple days, well, next few weeks, few months.
You didn't see him for the next couple
Yeah.
days after he was born.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
kind of a roller coaster of emotions. It's like, okay, well, today was the day that he had his surgery. Today was the day, you know, and just thinking back on all of those things, it was a lot. And obviously we're so thankful for his progress, and it's pretty incredible. In fact, yesterday we were driving somewhere and we gave Jensen some food, and we were in the car and all the kids were eating, and we never let Jensen eat in the car seat because it's just, you know, feeding is a issue for him, obviously.
We're
But-
obviously still careful.
yeah, and we let him eat something that we felt like he could eat in the car while we were driving. And, you know,
great.
he did great, but it was just like a moment for us. We were like, oh my gosh, we just gave him food in the car.
Which we would have done with any of the other kids when they were a year younger,
Yeah.
like 2 years old or
Yeah.
whatever. But his progress is just a little bit slower, but you have those moments where you celebrate even just the smallest things, like giving him food without worrying as much as we used to.
Yeah, so it's really, I mean, those little accomplishments with our kids that we would have thought, our other kids that we would have thought nothing
of it.
It causes us to pause and really be thankful for his
Thankful
progress.
for the small and simple things.
Yeah. So we just thought it would be kind of interesting to kind of compare like then and now, and maybe like our feelings of then and now. So the first day, obviously, the feelings were a lot. And then you were at the hospital with him. So you were there through all of the diagnosis. So looking back, how do you feel about those days?
It's funny because it's just like even just scrolling through my phone today, just looking at some pictures on the 4th of July, just kind of years ago to date, and seeing the pictures then versus now and how far we have come. But it was just heavy. It was just such a heavy time. We didn't even have changes of clothes and living out of our backpacks and just so much going on. Just praying that he'll hold on. You know, and he obviously did. And I think it was 3 years ago today that one of his lungs even collapsed, for example. Just one of the things that nobody ever even really knew about. Yeah. We didn't even really share, but one of his lungs collapsed and had to put him on the ventilators. And
we've been waiting for most of the morning for them to take him back to surgery. They did a bunch of things this morning. They had to pull back his PICC line. He had a collapsed lung last night, so they x-rayed again, and he looks really good, so he's about to go back.
I would say the biggest thing, you know, with the rest of our babies, we held them, we played with them, we just had normal experiences, if you will. But with Jensen, you look back at his pictures in that time, and he was constantly asleep. He was constantly sedated, constantly had tubes, multiple electrocardio type.
Yeah, monitoring his
heart rate, and
just everything.
Wires everywhere, and he was so swollen because of all the fluid.
And the baby
like,
pictures
he didn't eat.
Don't even look like him though, right?
He didn't eat for, what was it? It was a full week that he actually had food. So he was fed intravenously. He was not fed, but he was getting his vitamins and nutrition intravenously, if that's the right word. But so he was just really bloated. And so, yeah, like Bree said, it just didn't even look anything like him. It was just this child that you wanted to hold and love, and you couldn't for a long time. So you look back, and it was just a time of just a lot of confusion.
Yeah. You know, just remembering the surgery day. So the other day, it was his surgery day was, 3 years ago as well. And looking back on his surgery day for me was a really emotional day. Just thinking about, we had no idea, because with this type of defect, you don't know how serious it is until they're actually in surgery. So you hand your baby over to the doctor, and they told us you'll be in the hospital for 6 to 8 weeks to 8 months. So then you send them back for your surgery, and you hope that you get something that puts you at the short end.
And that was the hardest moment of my life.
It was awful.
Of our life. Just carting your baby off, and these big doors, right, down this dark hallway, basically. I mean, everything felt dark. And you open these big doors, and you kiss your baby on the head as he's carted down. The doctors, the nurse, the anesthesiologist gives you all these disclaimers of the potential things that could happen and sometimes do. Like, they have to give you those disclaimers, and we understand that. But hearing the things that they had to say, you're just like, do I really want to put my child in these hands? If I don't, we didn't have a choice. Yeah. But it was a hard thing to do.
But I remember that feeling like after the fact. So we're like, okay, we're so excited to get the surgery. We were kind of like every day, because he was miserable, before his surgery. He couldn't breathe. He was working so hard. So then we're like, we just want the surgery to be today. And he got the surgery about 2 days after he was born.
Yeah.
And we just were counting down, like, we want it to be today, we want it to be now. Like, and then we take him back, they take him back, they wheel him back, and then the anesthesiologist comes to talk to us after and goes through all of the risks and all these things. Then we're like, wait,
what?
We don't know. I mean, obviously we still had to do it, but it's just like he's saying, like, suddenly you're like, wait, no, maybe did I realize this is the seriousness of what we just sent our child back to do? We didn't, because you have no idea. You literally have no idea.
Where is it? I can't see it.
I know. When the baby was born, the doctors were looking at him, and there were some things that weren't quite working right. It was inside his tummy, so you couldn't see it. His little body looks perfect, but inside, it's not working the way it's supposed to. So they took him with Daddy on a helicopter to the best hospital for little babies. And the doctors there, like I said, they're the very best doctors.
Can we see it?
Yeah, do you want to see some pictures of it?
Yeah. Wait, it's a boy?
Oh, yeah, it's a boy.
And, you know, it's just, I'm so thankful that we can look back on, that it is all a memory now.
Yeah.
I'm so thankful that it's all a memory. And it almost seems like someone else's life. Like, even when I look
It was
back on it, I'm
interesting.
like,
Yeah.
holy cow, it was so awful.
It's a chapter of life that you feel like you're watching from above, that you feel like you're watching from the outside. You just don't, you're in the middle of everything. You're not sleeping at all, you know, and it's just very heavy. Like I said, very heavy, dark time. And even when Jensen came back from any of the surgeries or anything that of the procedures and things that needed to be done, he was so lethargic and so uncomfortable, and he was just miserable, and it took him so long to come out of it. Your heart ached because you wish you could take away the pain and the suffering from this child, this infant, this baby that is so innocent and can't help himself.
Yeah.
And you just wish you could do something.
Yeah. But then in that same breath, because of his rough beginning, because of that start, everything has meant so much more. His first steps. We have to show you something. Okay.
Should we do it again?
It's so crazy.
Okay.
His first words.
He is saying dog for sure. He says, yeah, good, see? Say dog.
His first everything feels like the biggest gift. And
I just remembered the first steps.
and it's changed us as people. It's changed us as parents. You know, he's having a temper tantrum, and I'm like, I just remember with Bodhi, if he was having a temper tantrum, I was so much less patient. And Jensen's having a temper tantrum, and I can just smile and walk away because I know it'll pass. You're just thankful for each and everything that they do, no matter what it is.
Yeah.
So, I mean, here he comes.
With the flag.
Here he comes.
Hey,
Come here, JJ.
it's Maverick. Yes. Did you bring a flag with you?
Yeah.
We tried to get Jensen to join us, but he wouldn't, so he's
Just wanted
off
to play
again.
with his cousin Maverick.
Anyway, basically just, we feel like everything with him is a gift, and it's changed our perspective on everything with all of our kids, and we're thankful for that. And we're thankful for all of, you know, the ways that he's impacted us and everyone around him. And we just look forward to all of the things that he'll be able to experience and continue to experience along the way.
He's such a happy, thankful boy. He's so happy most of the time.
Yeah, I've always felt like he's like just, that he truly is happy to be alive.
Loves life.
And obviously he doesn't even really know his story. He doesn't even know, because for him it just is what it is. But
He sees it though.
Yeah,
he lived it for one,
Yeah.
and then he'll see it on the vlogs, and he'll think, you know, he'll say that's JJ, and while he's watching, he'll kind of play with his button because he sees it on the TV. And
Tell us about your button in your belly.
Button
Tell us
in
about
my belly.
What does it do?
It cleans the food out,
Oh yeah?
and it goes all over the floor, and you clean it up.
Does it hurt your tummy?
Yeah,
Do you want to get it out? Or do you want it to stay in?
I want it to stay in.
he obviously doesn't remember everything, but he's
Yeah.
just such a thankful, happy, loving
Yeah.
little guy.
So we've talked enough. I just thought that it would be fun maybe for the rest of this video just to show you Jensen. Just show, and we can do some we can show some clips from when he was born to where he is now, and just really celebrate everything that he is and everything that he's become.
That
and
little runner. He's a nonstop runner, and
Yeah.
moving and jumping and laughing and playing.
And we just
So fun.
want to share him with you guys as well, because you really truly are a part of his support group. everybody on the vlog loves him and has supported us and him all along the way, and we appreciate that. So thanks for everything, and happy birthday, Jensen.
Happy birthday to me.
We're at the hospital. I kind of do the breathing thing too.
Oh, I knew you were a boy. You were so big. Oh, he looks like he's kind of purple, guys.
Yeah, he is. So, I think she'll want to come back when you can, okay?
Oh, look how cute he is.
I know!
Say I love you.
I love you, baby. Love you, baby.
Let's go home.
Baby Jay's coming. Baby Jay's coming. Baby Jay's coming. Baby Jay's coming. Baby Jackson's here!
Are you so happy, guys?
Here's baby Jensen.
Trees are dancing while the spring's still here.
It's Jensen's first bath.
What's coming?
Baby Jackson's a little bit bigger.
Yeah, he's having a little bath.
But it's so hard in the cold summer.
Did you find your finger? It's my boy. Bree was holding the baby, screaming my name. And he was all purple.
In that moment,
In the moment, all I cared about was forcing air into his lungs.
He's emotional about this since the baby had the incident. It's been really hard on Derek.
Well, it just wouldn't be the same if we didn't get the traditional walking into the hospital again. Are they gonna put up like a welcome home sign for us? Welcome back. Just hang tight a little bit longer, dude. There you go. He's doing much better today.
Well, I wish that our life just keeps getting better. I don't even know what to say right now. Everything sounds stupid. We're back at the hospital. The baby had another incident today, the worst that it's ever been. Whatever happened before, that was like a tenth of what happened today.
This episode was worse than most. Morby says her friend was screaming at her.
I just instantly start running, and I'm processing everything she told me.
Miller was frantic as another woman tried to comfort her.
I honestly thought he was dying. I thought I was going to lose him.
I knew I would cry when I saw you.
I knew I would too, and I don't know.
The lesson I'm learning from this, and the thing that's being taught to me and testified to me through this, is that we are here to help each other. We're here to strengthen each other.
When you lose yourself in someone else, you find yourself. Hi, son. Are you gonna smile for us?
I thought I might.
It's been a couple days. Oh, bud. You're breaking my heart. She's literally asleep right now. This is just a glimpse into our lives right now. I'm not complaining, but I am saying I actually did the exact same thing when we got home from the hospital today. I put it in park, turned off the car, and fell asleep and started snoring within like 5 seconds of being here. We're so exhausted with everything that's happening right now. I keep thinking of Rhea and Jensen and him kicking his little legs when he sees me.
Woohoo! Way to go! Woo! Woohoo! There we go! Finishers!
Hey, bud. We did it for you, son.
We did finally make a decision about his G-tube, and this has been a very...
One of those decisions that you don't just wake up one morning and aha, we're gonna do this. It's been a gradual process.
Alright, well, there he's gone.
There he goes. So exciting.
Do you want to sit up so you can get it? I'm just so happy that he's happy.
Happy birthday, dear
Say hello.
Jay's first water slide.
Oh, he's not too happy right now.
Jay is growing so much that we're cutting his pajamas so we can actually like get in them.
We have to show you something.
Should we do it again?
It's so crazy.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. Welcome to Mazatlan. Woo! He has been like mimicking every single thing anybody says. Here goes Jay. Ran so fast. Yeah, you did it.
Today's a special day. Jay, I saved the day.
Oh, no.
Oh, you can't see it.
He can't see his present yet.
Oh, give him hugs.
Oh, you're funny.
Happy birthday, dear Happy birthday.
Oh, my sweet birthday boy. Do you want to go see?
Yeah, spooky.
It's so spooky, huh? This is what being a dad is all about. Superhero saves the day.
You're on TV today! You guys, Jensen's on TV today! A clip from my TikTok got put onto TV! Prime time right now, CBS.
What you got? You playing with your dinosaur?
Are you the cutest boy in the whole world?
Those look awesome, Jay. Oh, you know Jay's excited when he's wiggling. He's wagging. Jay, are you wagging your tail? Vegas, Vegas, Vegas. Do push-ups, Jay. Nice. Were those push-ups or twerking?
Jensen is meeting with his pediatrician today to get approved to get his G-tube out.
We hope he gets approved.
Honestly, I'm feeling a little bit defeated. He literally did not gain 1 pound in 6 months.
How is that even possible?
I don't know.
I'm gonna get packed way.
This is gonna be a long day. I'm just warning you. Can you go pee-pee?
I'm drinking my so I can get ready. I'm pranking you.
No more pranking! No more pranking! He's seriously just rolling it all around. He's been pranking me like every single day. He just says, I pranked your house, Mom. Your face is dirty.
Jay, where are you? There he is.
Happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to me.
Have you seen Angry Birds? It's one of my favorite movies.
Yes.
And remember how they're trying to like guess what the mighty eagle says?
Like.
And he goes,
Can you do it, Jay?
right?
Is that not the cutest thing ever?
Hey,
you! Hey, you!
That's there he goes.
Yes, there you
That's my
go.
buddy.